Park Lunar New Year event. We're selling posters, doing some art, and most importantly, confronting Mark Squilla.
Okay, so there's you know how there's the arenas in South Philly, right? So the owners of the 76ers, the basketball team, are proposing to move the arena to the fashion district, and so they will be on the same block as Chinese-owned businesses. And they decided this without consulting anyone in the community, and they just announced it July of last year. Our biggest point is the fact that Mark Squilla runs this district. You know, Mark Squilla is our council member. He can pretty much stop this. You know, so like. When he was in front of us at the community meeting in December, he was telling us he would not introduce any legislation before consulting the community like 30 days prior. It's a huge commitment. We thought like he was on our side. He stayed for the entire meeting. But then on a podcast like just 2 weeks ago, he's telling like people who are obviously kind of pro-arena that actually not everyone in Chinatown is against the arena, and like making it seem a lot more like non-uniform than what he actually knows it to be. Our community relies solely on him too. So it's kind of a game of who gets to him first.
Yeah, I've really been leaving it up to the community. They're having meetings. They're meeting with the development team, and we're going to let the community decide how they want to move forward, if they want to move forward, if they don't want to move forward, and then go from there.
Do you think, or what outlets have the community had to get their input?
AAU had a community meeting, so they had it with the development team there.
Yeah, we were there. Yeah,
yeah,
that was really
right.
cool.
So I mean they're going to have several. They're going to have supposedly 12 of them.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I mean you have a lot of input from people who live in Chinatown, and I think the majority of the people who live there should have a say.
That's amazing. Yeah,
Right.
we agree completely.
Yeah. All right. So do you know about the other meetings too?
Yes, we do.
All right. Good.
But yeah, it's great.
Yeah, so I'm
Good to
just
hear.
letting the process, let the community run that and have meetings and all different, because there's different groups and different organizations.
Yeah.
And, let them run out their process, ask, their concerns and questions, and see if this development team could come up with rationale on how they could address those or not. And then at that point, make a decision.
Is there anything you think that can be done to make sure that the community gets their voices heard? Because a lot of the times when going up against these massive corporations, it's often citizen voices that don't really get advocated for.
Well, I mean, we assured the community that their voices will be heard in that process, and that any legislation that will be done will be given to the community 30 days in advance.
Yes.
So that they have a chance to review it and stuff like that. So I mean, it's going to be community driven, and that's what you
amazing.
want. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank
Have
you
a great
so much.
day.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your advocacy.
Of course.
We
Thank
appreciate it. You're welcome. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. As talked to Councilmember Squilla, he was very assured that we were getting the community heard. He was talking about how any developments would get 30-day notice, that he's going to ensure that community meetings occur, that people and not just these massive corporations will have their say in what happens to their own community. He was assuring that what happens to Chinatown will be what the community wants and what the people who live in there want. And he was pretty assurative about that. I am not sure if I believe him, but I am giving him the benefit of the doubt because that would be amazing if he makes do with all his promises. Because Chinatown is a community, and it'd be great if community input is what shapes it.
Yeah, I got you.
The amount of people that are here today, the amount of free things that we had for children and families to do, that's not going to exist with the private construction of the 76ers arena. The 76ers arena will exist solely for profit and will keep people out of the community and will keep families and children from coming to Chinatown every day to learn and to support businesses.
A lot of people know about the arena plans. A lot of people, everyone who I've talked to who's heard about it is against it. What people don't know is that it's not a done deal. And I think there's something real fishy when the people who are supposed to be minorities elected representatives are portraying these public decisions that are going to affect so many people as if we have no input on them, as if we have no say, when that's literally not the case. We know that there's a chance to intervene to stop this from happening, and when folks find out that that is possible, folks are excited to get involved.